Well, the drought monitor that was released this past Thursday morning, and conditions still look pretty similar as far as the drought monitor is concerned compared to last week. In fact, things actually going a little bit the other way, but still does look pretty decent overall. Taking a closer look now at the state of Kansas, where no drought now stands about 47.5%. Abnormally dry stands about 52.5%. Both of those actually about a 5.5% reduction compared to last week, so a little bit going the other way. However, it could be a lot worse as well. Moderate drought now stands about 18.5%, which is about the same, as well as the severe drought, which stands at roughly 3.94%. To be precise, that's about the same as last week as well. Still no extreme or exceptional drought across Kansas or Nebraska for that matter either as we move up here. No drought now stands about 82 2/3% of the state. Abnormally dry, just about 17 1/3%. Both of those actually about a 3% reduction compared to last week. And again, more of the panhandle seeing the drought filter back in. Moderate drought now stands about 4.67%, about a slight reduction compared to last week. So again, about the same. Still very nice to see most of Nebraska and a good chunk of Kansas in relatively no drought conditions. Well, the August temperature outlook that was released this past week as well. And again, really all of the continental United States expecting really above average temperatures. That includes Nebraska as well as Kansas. Looking ahead for the precipitation outlook for the month of August. And again, really all of Nebraska and most of Kansas with the exception of the easternmost sliver of the state expecting relatively slightly below average precipitation totals for August. Next 3-month outlook that also released too for August, September, as well as October. Again, all of Nebraska, all of Kansas expecting relatively above average temperatures. Of course, the next 3-month precipitation outlook also new. Good to see that too, but not necessarily good to see the below average precipitation totals that are expected here for the next 3 months for really all of Nebraska and pretty much all of Kansas, maybe the extreme southeastern sliver of Kansas, maybe closer to average, but still looking pretty dry the next 3 months. Hopefully get some more rain chances though. Your almanac here for the week ahead. Normally see a high around 88. Normal low stands around 66 and pretty close. We'd see those temperatures for highs and lows for the week ahead. The week ahead high about 87. The week ahead low stands about 63. Actually starting this week off on a cooler note, but a little bit below average those temperatures will be. Temperatures should be in the upper 70s, low 80s starting off our work week. Maybe some rain lingering for our Monday as well. But as you can see, those temperatures, they do start to warm back up here towards the tail end of the week, and things also starting to dry out. Maybe some high pressure moving in towards the tail end of the week, keeping us dry. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, your grow proverb for the week ahead, of course, it kind of relates to July and August. Maybe those temperature outlooks have something to do with this. What July and August have left undone in cooking, September will have undone in roasting. And we have had a pretty mild year so far. It hasn't been really all that hot. There have been a few hot days, but no prolonged stretches for the most part. So hopefully September isn't as warm as this proverb may allude to. I guess we'll find out and see when September rolls around. Let's check your grow weather report. Stay tuned next week when once again it'll be time to grow.
And if you've got photos, we want to see them. Send them our way by going to Nebraska.tv and clicking Chime In. We have seen quite a turnaround in drought conditions locally, but producers in other part of the country still dealing with abnormally dry conditions, including in Alabama.
These should be a lot bigger than this now because of lack of water.
Dorman Grace is a 6th-generation farmer in Walker County. His family has experienced drought-ravaged crops before. Even so, each time it happens, it hurts the same.
It's nothing new. We've been through it before. We'll survive this.
The severe drought in Walker County is not only causing the corn to mature slower.
You can also see that we have some damage from insects that we get. We can get worms and all that, and they're more abundant during a drought.
They rely solely on rainfall to water their crops because their fields aren't large enough for an irrigation system.
Our fields are not large enough to have irrigated, so those farmers get to have that access to water where we just depend on the good Lord to supply the rain for us.
Grace believes this year's crop is still salvageable. They're holding out for an abundant rain to save their crop.
We need a rain really soon. You can tell James Spann to hurry up and pray us up a rain.
Making the best better at the county fair. We meet some livestock exhibitors when Grow returns.